Hello everybody and welcome back to SparkofVintage. My name is Cindy and I am the owner and head treasure hunter here, and we are so excited that you're with us today for day 18 of our Crafty Christmas Countdown, where we're taking one item, one revisited tool, maybe it's been neglected in our craft room, and we're just pulling it out, revisiting it, and see if we can do some projects with them throughout the month of December. So this one you're probably familiar with. It is the Tim Holtz Sidekick. Now this is a small hand cranked die cutting machine that I have neglected because I had a really nice Tim Holtz Vagabond until a couple of months ago, and you might have seen my video where my Vagabond died right in the middle of my crafting video. So I've had to go back to old school hand cranked Sidekick. It's a wonderful tool, and we're going to do some die cutting pieces with it together. We're going to talk a little bit about what the difference is in the little Sidekick versus the plug-in machines. And I'm going to just hope and pray that Santa brings a Vagabond for me for Christmas. Just saying, put the word out for me, people. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started and do a little fun die cutting together.
The Sidekick machine, it's a portable manual die cutter, and it also does embossing. It's really designed for small detailed craft projects. It uses the more wafer thin dies or the thinlits and the smaller embossing folders. So that really is the only limitation of the machine, is that it is narrow and a little small, really meant for small intricate projects more than the larger dies. So you're limited by the size of your die as well. But it is small. It's really lightweight. It's, I think, only about 2 pounds. And it's really easy to take with you. Like when Sharon and I go to crafting events, it's a great side die cutter to bring with us in case we just need to cut out something really quick like this sentiment that I'm working on in the video today. So it is manually operated. So if you do have carpal tunnel or any kind of issues with your wrist, you might have a little difficulty, but it really does flow well as long as you're putting the right size dies and embossing folders in there. And another feature that I really like is it has a vacuum suction lever. So this is why I have my glass craft mat out, is because it doesn't adhere well to the craft sheets or things that are non-sticky. So just make sure you have a flat glass or smooth surface, and that suction cup will work and works fantastically. It's a great companion tool, and I'm grateful to have it in my craft room and to be using it again. So that was day 18 for us, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 19.